What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Now, apparently I was lucky enough that I actually saved my progress. Hooray for small victories. Now, last time we talked about the whole thing, involving the Twilight Burger syndrome, in general. Also, to let it be known, I'm not going to record the investigation with the trial unless I can do it as fast as I can. And considering everything else, that's going to be impossible, so I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, not gonna deal with that. But, anyway, if you have seen Wednesday's video, you know that it's Anne. Right? You all seen Anne? Hope you do. It's a game that was specialized to be somewhat similar to certain games in 2012, which I guess is Corpse Party. So, yeah. Kind of like the concept. I won't give a full review of the game until around the end. So, yeah. Be sure to keep watching and all that. So, yeah, anyway. Don't want to get too much into that. I'll do that here, or I'll talk about it in my Minecraft video if nothing comes up to speak about. So anyway, we are talking about the case. We were talking about Hyoko's innocence. So now the biggest problem is, who's the killer? Is it Peko or Fuyuhiko? To me, those are the only two options, because everyone has an actual alibi, to a degree. Because me and Kazuichi were together the whole time. If anyone passed us, we would have seen them. Akane, Nekomaru met, they talked, they fought, were trained. So, yeah, those two are out of the question. Everyone else probably came from the cabins, without a doubt. Then again, Peko might be the person to do this, because she was, as she said, swimming, so she was already ready and came and did all this stuff, but I'm not putting her as innocent just yet. Nagito couldn't have done it because he was locked up, tied up, whatever you want to say. So, unless Gundam happened to do something, I highly doubt that would be the case. So,
And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
yeah, that would be the case, Chiaki.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Yep, seems about right. So, what else do we have?
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer! Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious!
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
Sadly, he's not completely wrong.
So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're sweating. Your character sprite's worried. Why are you worried?
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope.
As weirdly phrased that he said it, he's not wrong. I mean, seriously, Nagito kinda has the point here, but still, as weirdly phrased as it is, because it definitely is, we do need to work together to find hope. And this kind of makes me more suspicious of Fuyuhiko.
Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Okay. Ignoring Nagito's crazy.
Seriously, which side are you on?
Can we continue with the
I'm
trial?
on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
I'm not going to comment on that last part because it sounds like you copyrighted from Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Heroes, so at least it wasn't word for word, so I'll give you a pass for that. But it definitely sounded similar to what we hear from Sonic Heroes.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Oh, that's actually bad.
What? He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, can't stand here around all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. We were that close to the end of the beginning? Why the frick did it stop me from... You would have been done with the beginning part of the trial last time. Just gonna skip this.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Right? Let's just keep going.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! can believe that. I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget...
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
That is a good question. Where do we go from here? We talked about how case and murder syndrome worked. We know the events that played out, and we now confirmed about the footprints and how Hyoko was involved. What would be the next step? Well, I guess we can try to figure out how the killer could have escaped. Or we can talk about how the trigger went off for the class trial. Because if I'm right, 3 people have to see a dead body, and the killer doesn't count. So we have Kazuichi, Hyoko, and a third person.
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Oh yeah, because they used the lemon. That means they'll know Hyoko's preference a lot.
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
So the killer was still there. They were probably waiting for Hyoko to get up, see the dead body, and run away.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
No, there's probably a way. If Hyoko wasn't trapped... Wait. Hold on.
I wonder...
The surfboard case. If Hyoko wasn't placed in there, then the killer could have hid there. Waited for Hyoko to leave, and then come out, leave the evidence, and escape.
At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? Kind of. This game's actually kind of cool. So far. So, what? Logic dive. Logic dive. Is that like Yin-Yang's Gambit? As it's reached the final destination of this application. You can move sideways with the mouse and accelerate the control. What? Press the right mouse button to brake and the left to jump. There will be obstacles. Okay, let me just straighten out my mouse. There. Take damage every time you keep falling through the gap between the walls. Also, upon reaching certain points, there will be branch questions in the course. The answer splits into different paths, so please proceed down the path the answer you think is correct. Okay. He's right. It's very important. Problem. He's killing Heard with the evidence after Yoko ran away. In the beach house, when did the killer hide him far from the beach house? Think. I just focused answer that. Think about it. I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, we can do it. Okay. What the frick? Huh. Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Yeah, before Hiyoko arrived, if I'm correct. Yeah. Question 2. When did the killer leave the house? Think after. Makes sense after, so they can plant the evidence. Oh boy! Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! Where does the... It has to be in the beach house. Because otherwise you could see footprints, right? Okay.
It's all coming together!
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
I really don't want that to happen, man. You need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding. The place where Hiyoko wasn't looking. Hasn't looked. Is... Could be there.
Here! The killer is probably hiding in the closet.
Closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? Then you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
The killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was... right here.
Here!
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case? But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
I guess.
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Really should.
And the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Not really?
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Say whatever you want, even if you didn't ask.
All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
That's contradicting. It says that, Connie.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
But it is technically a part of the case.
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
So you're gonna be vague as heck. And leave us guessing about what the correct answer is.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Correct.
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
Or making evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
Make evidence to frame someone, that is.
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Are you breaking the 4th wall? A non-stop debate? Truth match. Truth flashback? Hold down the left mouse button, the shape of the cycle will change. If you aim at Mark's sweet spot and keep it in that position, you'll be able to memorize it. Lie or mistake. You have available two bullets. The knife applies to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make a case. There's no way that's the case. Shower room. Only give me one bullet.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Uh-huh.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
They would have blood.
They used something other than the shower. What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
No?
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
No.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Huh.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they
couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Wait, let me see this. Shower room? Can't be used.
If they used something other than the shower, what did they do with the bloody wet? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, it would definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
No.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they
couldn't use the shower, right?
Nope.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits?
Maybe they wore one when... Did they use something other than... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog...
Maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
No, that's not the case.
What did the killer do with... Maybe they couldn't use the shower, so washing it off... They didn't have to...
What about maybe they wore one when they moved the body?
If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog...
Maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other than... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their...
Maybe they couldn't use
The shower. So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about maybe they wore one when
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog...
Maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other than... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with... Maybe they couldn't use the
Shower. So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about maybe they wore one when they moved the body?
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wet? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their... It would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other than the... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with... Maybe
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the...
What about maybe they wore one when they... If they used something... What did they do with the bloody wet? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog...
Maybe it's the
Only
other
have
way.
one
Perhaps
shot.
someone other than the... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their...
Maybe they simply want...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower, what did they do with the bloody? They cut it up and.
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clump.
Perhaps someone other than. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with...
Maybe they simply.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Yes.
No, that's wrong!
Oh, that is hard.
They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Yep. Man, that took a bit to figure out. This is harder than I thought.
Something other than the shower. Like what? I see!
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Wait, you're challenging me?
Very bad. That's impossible.
How's that impossible?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Okay, let me see. Prince, trash can. Wait. Trash can.
It's true there were in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking one bottle drink wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
I'll advance.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it wasn't? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words!
You cannot defeat my power.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
Exactly.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Well, it's easier to explain than other stuff here. Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would have
It seems you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Yeah. So it was her.
Let me ask, who might that be?
The killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them. That killer, Monty-Ru's killer, must be that person.
You're the only one!
Count up your sins.
Heko, is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Oh, yeah.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something!
Hold on, you bastard!
What? You decide now to join in?
You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right?
Okay.
So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. So I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked, and if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
He's sadly right. No one's gonna believe if you just say one person is the killer without, filling in all the key points.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Alright.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Not really.
If Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Killer's escape route. I don't know what that is. That one.
I see!
A small window.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
Maybe.
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is not allowed, or I suppose exist on this island. It's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object. Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
No! Please don't be violent!
Okay, calm down, Hyoko. And... wait. Place she could hide it. I think you can use an object to escape. the window. We wouldn't be able to take it. Focus. Think. Now check the killer used to escape out the window. Oh, Hangman's camp. Let's go. Let's see. Got E. Okay. Nope. Oh. Yes. S. I suck. I suck at spelling. I can cry out loud, I suck at this.
Echo, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Oh, I hate.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Echo used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but
Debatable.
I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily
People
use
are
it to
gonna
climb.
debate on that one. I can tell.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Panic attack. Alright. Let's do this. There's something called Negatime that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates Negatime, your temple marker will disappear, making it quite difficult to press the button in rhythm. In that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but also your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't hear it, you can always change the controls instead. I'm not gonna tell them to repeat the path. Oh! Nope.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Hiko, why are you... He's desperate. Why is he desperate?
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end!
Oh my gosh. It really was.
She used her
Oh my
bamboo
gosh.
sword as a step stool. She could have recovered
That
it with her
was
sword
a bit
back.
difficult. I thought I was gonna lose right there.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape.
Pretty much.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. Oh, you just back off!
Is it true? You really killed Monkey?
Looks like we won this fight.
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Hiko was the one arguing with us, Echo just knew it so deeply.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
Oh yeah.
My motive?
Why did she kill Mahiru?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Are you seriously bullshitting right now? Are you freaking going to go with a complete bullshitting lie that Sonia said that serial killer commenced?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal
What is going on here?
There is only one reason: for the sake of protecting.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of.
I don't believe you.
Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
Are you trying to use Sonia's character?
I'm telling you to stop it!
Just to keep the case?
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
I was freaking out too. Either he knows this is the thing that, so either he knows she's actually a serial killer, or he knows she's bullshitting. Sadly, I have to say immediately she's bullshitting. Because I just feel like she's doing this just to make an awful case of survival.
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, Justice complete!
Break up, all I hear.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Oh, so just shut up. You are literally annoying me right now, Pecco.
That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
How is she speaking emoji? What the frick?
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kazuichi. What the fuck?
Peko! What are you doing?
I am in the name of sparkling shot.
What's going on? What's this? Chill!
I think it's killing intent, to be honest, Yoko. This is just really dumb.
Peko! Finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of... Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... But... Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revealed because it lies just beyond your grasp.
This is dumb.
Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy!
Duh. What the heck is this? Who's the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
You honestly don't care, do you? Well, I can't blame you. This just turned weird.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look! It's a killer!
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
Just forget it.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately.
But that's contradicting. If anyone's a criminal, that would be Mahiru's friend.
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a...
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
to protect justice, of course.
But that's the case. She didn't kill anyone. She just got rid of evidence. That really doesn't really go into the fact of saying that... Well, she
In order to
killed
protect
someone.
justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
This became really dumb. Look at it.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
Pretty much.
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity?
No.
I have already forgotten who I am.
I can smell the BS.
It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
He's right. Since the killer and which makes think that it goes back all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Okay. There. Nope. That's damage. Okay. Yes, this would be the one. Right there. That was already there. The big stuff. Nope. Think this would be there. So, eyeballs. Mail.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Bingo.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko.
Yes.
Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character.
Mm-hmm.
Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
Seems alright.
And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road.
Alright.
Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened.
Yeah, that would be
In
the
place
case.
of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
Kinda worked.
Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house.
Yeah.
So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse.
And it backfired on them.
So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see. What of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her!
However, before we do that...
Onokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Something's off.
I'm awake!
He finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Really?
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
Well,
That
yeah.
is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast!
It definitely does.
Honestly,
Stop being
felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Yeah.
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling justice!
What's that? Uh-huh. I see. So that's what it was. Mash you out.
I see!
That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
But you're Japanese, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?!
Hey, she's doing the emoticon. This time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, just like Jack and Sparkling Justice, just assumed they're both serial killers from the same country. That wasn't the case. So...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, you insist that you're Sparkling Justice. Can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Yeah.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
What?
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal? That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is
Makes
proof
sense.
that establishes that fact. Try to remember it. I see!
Body discovery announcement.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Oh, man. Really? They did
That
that?
announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Cool. You're a dumbass.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
You're the only one! Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, makes sense.
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
It would be if you count more siblings killed. No, events after that game should have been living a life. That is. Okay, gotta find it. Where is it? Here.
I can prove it with this!
This one?
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Yep. Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Heko is the killer, right? But he voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late.
You're a dumbass.
As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Okay. Contradiction here. Do you bleed? Can you see? Can you smell? Can you taste? Can you reproduce? Do you have organs? Do you have bones? Can you think? Even so, can you think of multiple ways to kill someone? Can you even use a sword? Were you accepted into Hope's Peak? Do you have grades? Do you have emotions? You may call yourself a tool, but in the end, the vote, no matter what, will be correct. The only thing Monica will do is allow you to keep that illusion as long as you think, only to destroy yours and Fuyuhiko's hopes. realize that even if you were the killer, and even if they did vote for Fuyuhiko, you would have lived. And Fuyuhiko would have died. What you did was the biggest gamble of your life. You risked not only your life, but Fuyuhiko if the vote was cast wrong. Fuyuhiko would have died, and you would have lived. Meaning, you killed him. And if you claim yourself as a tool, and someone who cares about him, you would have killed the only person that knew you. And even if you think you won the case, saying that Fuyuhiko commanded you had the right to say yes and no. Am I wrong? In the end, no matter what, you are the killer, Echo. There is nothing you can say, no explanation you can say, nothing Fuyuhiko could say. Everything that would be said would become null and void because of one simple fact. You may say that you're a tool, but you're a human being and a classmate of this school trip. And in the end, Monokuma would have fucked around with you. Fuyuhiko's feelings to the point where you will die.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill.
Bullshit. You would have killed if you saw how distressed Fuyuhiko was. So guess what? You are still the Blacken.
I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
She's being a dumbass.
I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
Idiot. That's basically saying Asahina technically killed Sakura, but she knew what was going on. She planted the evidence, and she became the killer because she knew what she was doing. Sakura is the Blacken and the killer, and the murderer. She's the killer and the deceased person who was killed. Asahina wasn't counted because of one simple fact. Sakura knew what she was doing, she knew what was going on, and she knew what she would do would be suicide. Making it claim suicide because she planted everything for a suicide. So what you're saying is contradicting her death. So once again, we won't die. You will.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
Nope.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place? Pecco is a legitimate human being!
It's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
And he would actually agree to say that you're the killer. Because he likes to freaking mess with people. Dumbass.
What the hell?
A B. Not bad, guess.
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiro is... Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait. Sorry. I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate no matter how you look at it. Pecco's the killer. What?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool, you're a freaking human being.
Well,
I'm a human. Then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're seeing, you're wrong. And you're being a dumbass. You seriously are. No matter how you look at it, you killed Ma. And you say you contradict this. You may claim yourself as a tool, but even in the end, even if we ignore everything being said, it's obvious the choice Mark made to be the one to destroy the killer's hope. Because contradicting enough, he has to follow his own rules. And while human isn't proven to be the case, you still killed someone. And that death falls on your hands.
you just don't know.
You just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People, such as myself, only exist to be tools?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Pecco and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends?
No.
No. It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuru clan took me in.
I'm nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist, and I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
That's contradicting your point. You say you have no will. That's basically will. So basically, you're just bluntly saying you aren't a tool. A tool has no emotions. A tool cannot be moved. A tool cannot have flesh and blood. or can think.
That is my only reason for living.
And you're a dumbass.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost.
Still an idiot.
Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Still an idiot.
That is...
You are wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all this time we spent together?
Nothing.
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with all of you. If that's the case, then I wouldn't have learned the desire. You want to touch pets. You like the feminine side that you have the chance to touch. In the end, you're still human, as you still have desires. Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that's what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend!
That is why you were hiding your relationship.
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who decides to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was Fuihiko?
Damn it!
It is what it is. And I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand, why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead? You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photos because they wanted to make sure she was fine. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played that game, they didn't even know the incident that happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we would accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Oh, sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it, you dare. I'd totally be fine with it. It's pretty important, so... You know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own. So I want someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No way, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. there's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. Gone too.
What?
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could have lured Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. The reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, loving the person to death the same way my sister was killed. It seemed to make sense. Even if I ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that's why you killed Mahiru with a bat. But still, I believed her up until that very last minute that game was just a work of fiction. If I even saw that bridge.
Hey.
Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about the game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody had the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? The whole time, just acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, they all went out the window. I got really pissed and grabbed the little bat that I hid under the bench. At that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. Huh?
young master, I am finished.
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its action. I don't get this at all. She's being an idiot, that's the case. It's obvious Fuyuhiko didn't even want her to do it.
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood. That's pretty much a blunt way to say it.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterwards, just as young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be!
Insisted that you were sparking justice in order to make us taste our vote. So we fell for it. We fell for her tricks all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You do know if you lied, Monokuma would have seen. There's cameras and monitors all around the place. So if you say so, then that's further proof. Plus, this is Monokuma we're dealing with. You'll literally frick with everyone's minds. You voted me a mere tool, as the killer unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong!
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided, oh. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that he is actually the true killer. Hold on. I'm telling you to hold on.
I see.
I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed my hero. Now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great!
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have nothing. I'm just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'd probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A real tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko on your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all the things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth? Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Young master.
You just have to tell them the truth. It's only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that. Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitant, like you are right now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I'm your tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but
hey,
if you insist you're the killer, as you said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or you can reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair. Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You... What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you.
Bullshit, as I said before. I know this seems rude, but the fact that what she said sounded so dumb. I can easily say that Monokuma would just easily pick she was the killer and destroy all her hopes.
I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about if we... Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It means I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And I admit that. It means that you're really are just a tool to me. How many times did I have to tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master!
Uh-oh!
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad!
And here I thought it would be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her, Nilsson.
Why you?
There's no way a human that Nilsson could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Yukiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You're just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first person to try to influence the outcome of a trial like that. But, dude, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me a chance to survive, I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master!
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so,
I
I wanted you to escape.
I wanted to protect you.
Echo.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side till the very end, Master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. That will do. Why don't you start already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I'm a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
So cool. But you will be able to maintain that composure until the very end. People who act as proud as you always shed tears in despair in the end. Now, let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please, permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Then I tell you not to call me young master.
I want you to remember.
The tool, Pekoyama, stand beside you. I would like if you remember that. That's it. How many times do I keep? I don't mean a tool. You did say that. Then let's begin. The punishment. Time brimming with despair.
jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Pekoyama.
Why?
Stay by my side. All this time, why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I
Never need a sword or a shield.
never needed a tool. So, you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Master.
Young Master!
Damn. That's an army. So that's what he meant. He allows people to come, so Peko can feel despair. He's a twisted freak. Very twisted. this gonna be? Fukihiko? The thing's losing fun promise. What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Go! Here we go!
Such a waste.
This is the worst choice. What a waste. You should fucking waste. This is why she should have just did it. We're supposed to clash with two hopes, but she just something so unplayable.
Oh.
You're still talking about me? The hell's wrong? Are you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
When you feel sad and hopeless, but still,
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. This despair is worth even this despair is just a ladder to bring a shining future awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a liar, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely completely, utterly destroy you. There will even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know. Not yet. He's still alive. What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Hiko! Francis rushed over his feet to your side.
He's still breathing!
Holy cow! Why are you surprised me like that? Oh! Hiko used herself as a shield to protect them. Holy cow!
Is he gonna be okay? Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting bigger!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
You're so stupid!
You stupid brother!
I don't believe it! What the heck?
That's wrong! Hey! Hey!
Unbelievable. Fine. like...
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood!
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat! So, I'll see you later!
Damn it. Perhaps... However...
Fall, my tears.
Damn it!
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? Poor people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if you let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair. And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Danganronpa.